Hey, Talomik here with DNB Academy, and today I just want to take a look at creative vocal processing. So I've already gone through how you would process a vocal to get it sitting well with your tune and everything like that. But now I want to take a look at some ways you can make a vocal a bit more interesting and keep people's attention really. So I've bounced out the vocal. I'm here. For those who don't know, this is from my tune Turn Back, which is off my album Arrivals, which is out on Liquidity.
Road ahead is long. I'm here holding on. I'm still in this, struggling and learning I was wrong.
So yeah, let's double this vocal first, and I'm going to do the quickest and easiest one to start with. I'm going to double the vocal, hit R to reverse it. Give it a second. There we go. Throw a reverb on 100% wet. Oh. And then we're just going to freeze and flatten that audio. There we go. And then reverse it back. Again, I'll give it a moment. Okay, so now the sample's reversed, we can go through, and what that's done now is taken the reverb tail of each part of the vocal, and it will then essentially reverse that tail, so it will suck into the vocal that we've got.
Road ahead is long. I'm here.
Some people actually like the whole thing going. I'm not a huge fan in most cases, so I just use it at the start of those vocals. One tip I would say is that rather than stopping it right at the start of the vocal, have a little bit of sort of hangover, basically.
Road ahead is long. I'm here holding on.
Get over here. And you might find that you have to adjust the level of different ones just to get them working right. Add a little bit more reverb to that.
And I'm so close, yet it feels so far away.
But yeah, nice little simple trick. The second and final one I want to show is a little bit more involved. So I'm going to load up Granulator, which is a free Max for Live plugin, and we'll take this part of the vocal, just cut it out and consolidate it, and we'll drag it into the Granulator. So what the Granulator will do is slice the audio up into lots of small slices, which are called grains, and we can then influence the way that they're played back to us. What we can do with the vocal, first of all, you can create pads and things like that with this, but we can also create interesting vocal cuts and chops. So if I just create a small slice of audio, you can hear it looping that part of audio. But if I maybe move this around, you can hear the grain size will influence how large these chunks are of audio that it's using. But if we if we increase the spray, it randomizes where it's taking that audio from. And we can use that to create kind of random vocal atmospheres, basically. And if I throw on something like Tape Mellow 5 from Arturia, and a little bit of EQ, and then loads and loads of reverb. maybe a bit of delay. Yeah, and this kind of becomes a case of messing around to create something that you're happy with. But already you can see that we've got, if I solo it, these little textures, which are all slightly different from one another. And we could even like double this up and alternate. So if I delete those two and those two, and then on this one we move, make sure I've actually got them in that one side, then they'll even vary not only from slightly from each other, but then every alternate one will be taking a different slice of audio, so it will be very different from the one that came before it. And then we can freeze these, flatten them as audio, find ones we like, because obviously it is random to an extent. And hypothetically, let's say I liked this one more than I liked this one, we can just move that back, drag out the reverb tail. And there you go. Really quick, really easy, 2 methods to take a vocal that already exists in your tune and create some interesting background effects with it. Hope that helps. Any questions, let us know below, and I'll see you in the next one.